Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Country Conversations with Diva D. This is going to be my Love and Marriage Husband Season 6, Episode 30. Houston, we have Keke. How you doing? In honor of Mother Wendy. Don't forget to comment and greet your girl with a good old like, comment, and a subscribe. But let's get on into this episode. This episode was really, really good. So the episode opens up and they're doing a team building exercise. So, team building exercise, the fallback exercise that you've seen starting in the 80s, probably with the Jeffersons. I remember one of the episodes they had that, and I think it was um, Tom and George who had the fallback exercise, and of course, George couldn't catch Tom. I think Tom is the taller white gentleman. Yeah, because Bentley was a neighbor. But anyway, so production. I say production. I'm not gonna say uh, Neil and Fletch put them together. Production put Mel and Martell together, and Mel falls to the ground. Um, well, I don't know why they keep putting us together, cause we like oil and vinegar, water. I don't know why people say oil and vinegar go together, cause they don't go together either. Cause I've seen this combination. And I tried to mix them, and oil floats on top of vinegar because it's a liquid too. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying, because they had that same. There I go. They had that same question on the Real Housewives of Potomac because Wendy said oil and vinegar, and then she said, "You mean Rob says you mean oil and water because oil and vinegar go together." And then I tested it right. Oil don't go with any liquid. Vinegar is indeed a liquid. That's neither here nor there. But anyway, they're oil and water, okay? Oil and water. We just go with that. And she said, well, I just don't get it. I mean, everybody knows that we don't really get along like that. And I trust this ground more than I trust Martell Hope. So she falls to the ground. And then it's Martell's turn. They switch out, of course. And he said, remember, I'm your child father. And she lets his ass fall. Then, in his delusional, screwed up head, he goes, in confession, well, our male, she just don't want our people to think, we are getting along because we're really good friends. Y'all good friends? I thought that Mel said that y'all weren't getting along because she was trying to send you to jail. And later on, you are going to mention that, remember the revenge piece? Then it's Marsha and Courtney's turn. And of course, they're grown ass men and they catch each other. So, now, what sense did that make to put Mel and Martell together? When all the other, I wonder if anybody else knows, when all the other couples that are couple off or male, male, female, female. But you want to put male with motel, hotel, child back. Now Stormy and Tisha go, and then Stormy falls back with no hesitation, and Tisha catches her, and Tisha and confesses, well, I may have my moment of hesitation, but I decided that I was gonna go ahead and follow the rules and do the right thing in this instance. And indeed, Stormy, being the peaceful warrior that she is, she goes ahead and catches Titi. Well, I have to believe in my mind that she will catch me as I did her. I'm gonna trust the process. Yeah, good old Tisha, right? Oh snap! Kaboom! Who steps up in the room? Here comes Keke. And this is how Houston ends up having a Keke. The drama ensues from here. Hola, 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 I am here. And then she hugs Nell and Tisha is, I don't know why she is here. What is she doing here? We have enough drama as it is. I'm not even angry with Keke right now. I am just done with her. I want Nell. I want everybody to know why they invited her here. It's cause you know, Keke called me and she told me that Mel told her to give me a call. Flashback. Mel did indeed tell her to give Nell a call after she was packing. Keke, girl, where you going? Yeah, we're supposed to be going to Houston. And if you want to go, girl, you better call Nell. Now, here's where things get sticky. Because Mel is going to completely deny knowing that she was going to come. Yes, maybe you didn't know that she was going to come. I give that to you. However, you did plant the seed to let her know where you were going. You didn't even have to tell her where you were going. That's how I see it. Mel says that she's willing to give her a chance to move forward. That's what people in groups do. That's what adults do. All the way, I am definitely with Stormy on this. You don't have to further ostracize her from the group. Now, what it's going to look like is going to happen is that it's going to be a breakdown in this whole group situation. They didn't show it, but it appears that Stormy was not the only one who backed Keke staying. No. I believe Martell also said that she would stay. Um, you know, it is what it is. I mean, right now she's a part of cast. So on these group, I mean, here's the deal. How is she any big of a threat just by, she did throw the drink at her and that was in the type of an assault. But what bigger threat than Martell is to anybody in the group? This man is a volatile, ticking freaking time bomb. Okay, it's not like that she may attempt to hurt somebody. I guess they thinking that she may steal, but again, no one has told her told the whole group for a fact that she is indeed clean. Nell says, "Would you like to say something?" He said, "I'll take the mic. I'll take the mic." She takes a bunch of pens, and then she says, "I want to that all of you guys know that I do apologize for my part in it. I want you guys to know that I am sorry, Tisha. I am sorry, Kimmy. I am sorry for bringing that to your home." What else could she say? What else was she supposed to say? Why are they acting like this is someone's fault per se, be it Mel or Nell? Either way, Mel is an executive producer on this show, and you have a show to produce. So people in the audience, what is she doing there too? I mean, you know what she's doing there. I'm just saying. And so Kim is like, you waited a whole entire month to make this apology. I don't think this is the time or place. She can wait ever how long she wants to make the apology. Being that she's on the trip and she has all of you guys together, that makes sense. Also, you're not her buddy. So it's not like she's going to call you up and say, "Hey, Kimmy." And then she says that she felt like she was feeling some kind of way because she didn't want her to feel like she was calling her and disturbing her after she had just got out of a cancer treatment. And I'm with her on that. What is wrong with that? Not a thing. This show, the way they're doing Keke in this moment, is absolutely reminding me of Married to Medicine. If you look back at my video last week that I did on Love and Marriage Hospital, I said, "Oh, they about to quiet Keke." And that's exactly what they're doing. They all accept her apology and they'll say, "This has really been weighing on me. So I just didn't know how you guys was gonna react with it. Me and Fletch. We had been talking about it and Fletch just was cool with it. But, I felt like I had to give her the opportunity to come." And Nell says, "I didn't want the trip on for everyone. And I didn't want people to pack up and leave just because Keke was here. And I apologize." And then her eyes were a little poor Nell, my Nell. Looks like she's about to cry. Well, Mel and Keke, they give her a hug. And, of course, spoiled baby bottled mouth and his wife, they walk out and go into the kitchen. Oh, here we go. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Isn't it the same group of people who witnessed her assault me? Well, in the future scene, yeah, they witnessed her assault you, but you witnessed Martell do a whole bunch of shit to Mel. And with your male-centered mind yourself, you are still going to have something good to say about him in the next scene. It is what it is. So while Bottomouth, Ratmouth, and his wife are in there talking, and she's crying, and she feels blindsided, here comes Chris. And Chris is like, "Well, I get that. I feel like I can understand you all feeling blindsided by the whole thing." And all the while, Tisha, just because Mel's name is mentioned, she can't help herself but to automatically assume that Mel knew of everything that is going on behind the scenes. She's assuming that Mel orchestrated or was a part of Keke Camp. Mel and Nell knew, according to Tisha. Mel says, "Well, it just seems to me that Tisha was receptive to it, and she accepted her apology. I don't know where things went wrong." And then Fletch says, "Well, she just needed to gather herself." No, bitch, she needed a moment. That's what that was. This is fake and phony. You telling me as a dang it, I was about to say grown adult woman, but that's not Tisha. Her mind is stunted and she's 14 years old again. So Nell goes in and talks to the Scott's Point 1.0 and Marshonda in his tatas tell her, "Well, you don't understand the relationship between these two." And she's, "Well, me and Fletcher, we were arguing about it, and there she go putting Mel's name in it again. Well, I had talked to Mel about it. Mel said she could come, and nobody said that Mel said she could come, but you, unless some behind the scenes scene, like with the packing situation, where Mel said that, she didn't mind her coming. It might have been something like Mel saying she didn't mind her coming. But as Nell is talking, she's acting, it's making it seem like Mel was okay with her coming too. Now, that's what it seems like to me. Well, Mel is very aware of our relationship, and I feel blindsided and portrayed. Portrayed. Betray means to act something out. Betrayed means that something was done against you and you feel a way about it and it affects you in some type of negative way. Betray. I'm gonna leave Tisha ass alone. So now goes back in the room. "Oh, we're gonna ask her to leave. She's not going nowhere, according to Storm." I'm saying, she can stay with me. And at this moment, Mel does something that Tisha has never done for her. She comforts her and lets her know she had no idea that the other party was coming. Now, in Mel's lives before, she's acting like Keke and her were always friends. Now in Mel's life, she's saying the other party. What the other party? Yeah, I saw the live where she was saying I didn't know the other party was coming. Now, please tell me that you have not let a blogger come into this relationship where people thought your relationship was fake and phony from the beginning and not talk this whole thing out and resolve it outside of the blogs. Because I'm one of the fans of this show who really believe that you all had a friendship. And being that I took into account that both of you had that mutual friend, Dwayne, in common, I took to account that, you wouldn't let a show come between you. Of course, it's making it seem like that Keke is super thirsty to be on the show. Probably so. I'm not going to deny that that's the case, but at the same time, let's not act like we didn't invite her to suit our needs when it was convenient. So now she is like this little rat that's hanging around, or a pest hanging around, that's bothering the whole core, quote unquote, six. Kiki say, ain't nobody telling me when to leave. Ain't nobody about to dictate when I'm about. Now, at this point, flashbacks going on, and then, Motel Hotel is confronting Marceau, because Marceau is saying, you want us to give you that respect when you are dealing with Motel Hotel. And then Motel puts his hand on Marceau's shoulder, and lo and behold, here comes Marshmallow Cheese Puff's hand moving Martel's hand off his shoulder. Baby, can't make this stuff up. Now, I know Mel would feel some type of way if both of those got jumped on Motel Hotel's ass. But at the same time, it would indeed be funny because he is, again, a volatile, crazy lunatic. And now, I'm trying to build a relationship with your cousin. I'm very straightforward, so I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Because of what Tisha said, child, bye. What you're trying to do is build a relationship with the core six, so you can become the core seven. I see what's going on. All y'all male fans, I'm trying to tell you, she did things too. And then Marceau, wife, Marteau, did you ask Mel what she did? See, this is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying right there. That she does not reciprocate for Mel. But Mel does it time and time again, being a bigger person with this childish ass mama. Martia, taking time bomb. Y'all always taking her side. Y'all don't ever ask Martin. Veins popping out of his head, his neck, his shoulder. Did I sing the song? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Veins popping out of his head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And he is yelling at Neil. And Chris is standing there with his handsome self. I had to throw it in. Not saying a word to this man who's up in his wife. To Tisha that she didn't know she was coming. Now, team building exercise has gone to hell, and it's time to go horseback ride. Baby, when I tell you I wanted to get everything in that scene, yeah, I had taken some notes or whatever, and that made my recap a little bit longer than I wanted it to. It's just, I wanted to, that's how my recaps end up being longer, when I want to get every little intricate detail. Fletch and Nell in confession. Well, Martell going our way to get Keke out of here. Well, Fletch, that ain't how I wanted things to go. Quiet all over again. Tell somebody that come somewhere, just tell them to leave. Foolishness. Well, what you think my good friend? As always. It's beautiful out here. Thank you. However, I'm just going to ignore her and have a good time like I always do. And hopefully she don't try that trick again like she did at Kimmy's house. And Shalon Wyatt. In confessional, Tisha says, I just hope that Keke doesn't try that same trick that she tried at Kimmy house. Cause if she do, what? What you gonna do, girl? You gonna get her? Gonna do shit. So we have two therapists and they are partners. And guess what? They are about building relationship. Mel says, now hold on now. I didn't have no idea that we was gonna come here and get a therapy session. But some of us need it. Yep, sure do. More team building, because what happens is they have to choose a horse that they vibe with. And that is a awesome thing, because now Kimmy is fearful. So she's saying that, because she's not really vibing with any horses, they can pick up on the negative energy. I'm sure they can. And the same thing about some dogs. My dog was that way. And I had my dog, he used to pick up on if somebody feared him, because he was nothing but a big, gentle giant. Boy, that Courtney is in his element, baby. He is a confession. Oh, I'm so glad they decided to do horseback. That's my thing. That's my thing. Now, him and his wife are arguing over Twisted, right? Who's going to get that good Twisted? I want Twisted. I can't. Baby, I'm sorry. Me and Twisted vibe. I bet you if Courtney and how much I want to bet Courtney and Stormy attempted to buy that horse? Them two. She got a big horse. She like 125 pounds. She don't need no big horse. I'm a big guy. I need a big horse. Woohoo, baby. I cannot make this stuff up. Man, don't take my horse over there by those disobedient ones. They got the right master. She's talking about Marshmallow Cheese Puff and Motel Hotel. For those of you don't know, I call Marshmallow Cheese Puff. I am referring to the least interesting person on the show, the person who's always trying to sue bloggers, the person who handed out the blogger award. I am talking about none other than Marshmallow Cheese Puff, Scott Maurice, Kimmy's husband. And Kimmy doesn't ride a horse. Save a horse, ride a cow, ride a horse. Stop. I forgot. Maurice. Hey, Kimmy, don't start the team building therapy session without me. They don't call me Django One Chain for nothing. Marceau, the Scotts, Scott brothers, kings of misogyny. I don't want Keke to get to know Tisha in confession. And that I am done. I don't want to be a part of your life anymore. Ooh wee. Mm, mm, mm. Well, I guess I could honestly say they do look alike. Can't get away from that. So, the therapist tell Kimmy, because Kimmy's not riding a horse. So she's like, well, I'm picking up on some negative energy from you guys. And she says, well, yeah, we have our good days and our bad days. But, the group as a whole, we're really not getting along. Girl, bye. You all up in the mess. Okay, quit acting like you above it all. Back in the day, I thought you were. But these days, Not so much. So they have dinner off to the side, not on the scene. But now it's time for the therapy session. Well, I sense some tension in the group. Now I'm acting as if I am the therapist. Let's just get it all out there. Now, I'll start. Well, yesterday I received a phone call talking about from Keke. Now, mind you, this whole therapy session is gonna be like everything popped out calls for Keke. Everything's Keke's fault. And she's sitting there kissing Tisha's butt. Well, she threw a drink on her cousin. Yeah, but like Keke says, she's done things to her too. I believe Keke. Therapist. Okay, I see. Keke, do you want to speak on that? Nope, I ain't got nothing to say. I'll be just like Keke. Because I've been in situations like Keke before, and it is not good when you are on the outside looking in, and even the people that don't get along with each other are siding against you. Bullshit. Therapist. Did you think you coming here would upset the group? I did what I was supposed to do. I came and I apologized. Come on, Keke. Don't let them drag you, girl. She says she's okay with, occupying the same space as Tisha and not having anything to say to her. Now, being that they're in the same family, I'm pretty sure that happens quite often now. Just saying. And then Stormy says, well, her energy has been good, in my opinion. Stormy saying they're making things harder on her because they keep throwing the past up her. But I agree with you, Stormy. So instead of ostracizing her just because she threw a drink, let's let the cousins, hash it out and let's try to move forward. A lot of people are saying that Stormy should mind her own business. Yeah, well, we have a show, okay? So she's doing what she's supposed to do as a positive person in this moment on the show. There are more so holds the counseling session. They're only going to be able to heal sometimes as if they stay separate. I want to make this thing right because love, you don't love Keke. Not the way you've been dragging her. Not the way you came out talking about she was DA. No, addicted to drugs. Ooh, baby. No, you don't love her. He imparts the wisdom. I'm looking at this wood. The wood is burning. If you put water on the fire goes out. But the wood is gone forever. I'm trying not to laugh at that. Ooh, you can't make this stuff up. Now that I do agree with him on that part, he says that he does not feel that the time is now for the healing to start. That this is not the time or the place. Poor Keke. But Keke has been on 2 episodes on this trip. I wonder if she leaves within the day. Either way it goes, I'm going to try to stay out of the social media firestorm that's going on right now. But from what I can see on this episode, it is nothing unless it's been cut up and chopped up. Excuse me. Oh, that get on. Boy, I tell you. I hope that didn't get cut up and chopped up and made it seem like, something else happened that didn't. I don't see it right here, but maybe Keke told him something that we didn't see on the video. In confession, Keke says, I feel rejected, as you should, sis. And I did that thing, and I'm sorry that I did that thing. What she said, I'm sorry that I did it. I'm going to have to look at it. Hold on 1 second. I see a lot of growth in the group. That's what Marceau said. Right. And some kind of way, he finds his way to put his attention on Mel. Yep, sure did. Sure did. See, because like with me and Mel. What? You and Mel? See, Mel keeps leaving out the fact that she mentioned the trip. No, she didn't tell her to come. No, she didn't know 100% that she was coming. And then she says it was actually Miss Fletcher that invited her. In a way, they are throwing each other under the bus because Mel never ever says that I did in this session. I don't know. They could have cut it out, but I didn't see where she said that she was the one who actually brought the trip to Keke's attention. Like I said, she never would have known that they were going had she not brought it up to her. So Mel and Tisha have made up getting still on the Mel's life. She is realizing that maybe she shouldn't have made up so quickly with Tisha because yet it's still Tisha uses her male centered mind to work against her as usual. It's growth. It's growth. It's all about the communication. Child back. You ain't grown an inch physically or mentally or emotionally. Your growth stunted that moment that you met Keke when you guys were 13 years old. And then Nell said, well, I understand because time healed that. And she said, well, we just grew. And basically what happened was we just got tired. And Mel, yeah. But I bet you they can get back into it. Yeah. I don't see this kumbaya situation being kumbaya-ish for season 7. I don't. Because right now it's just a bunch of surface fluff. It took time, according to Morso, to figure out that Mel and Martell weren't going to get back together. And maybe, just maybe, that's the same thing that needs to happen here with Keke and Letitia. They need time. Is that the way Tisha feels, though? And maybe, just maybe, according to Marceau, time has told. And time did tell. And God said, go. Yeah, Tisha used Mel's line. Mm, mm, mm. That line where they dragged her on, I believe, in season 4 or 5. But okay. Therapist, I want to leave you with one good thing. Well, two good things. I want to let you know that what you have here is very special and that you guys have something and you all just need to let that sink in and come together as a group. It's work that needs to be done. Your souls are unsettled. But once that work is done, healing can occur. I agree. I agree. Oh, so that's where she says that she apologizes for what she did, Keke, but she's not sorry she did it. Oh, I see now. Because she's saying that it took years to build up to get her to this point for all the things that Letitia had done to her. Yeah, okay. I see what she's saying now. So they all hug and Kumbaya has started, quote unquote. Not the way Storm was dragging no spelling Tisha in that interview that she had when they did the crossover interviews with Latrice and Letitia and, vice versa, with the Bell Collective. Baby, y'all stuck. Y'all still stuck in the same place after that, I see. And Keke didn't have nothing to do with that. Can't blame Keke. And that is the end of the episode. It looks like Keke, I'm sorry, in the next, um, on the next episode, because this episode was really good. But on the next episode, it seems like Keke. Why do I keep saying Keke? Stormy is going to try to get Betty Jean and her sister together. Now, I'm going to close on that. This recap is way too long. Almost like I was doing a live when I was watching it and doing the recap at the same time. I don't know why those end up being long. Anyway, let me get back on track. That is the end of episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I hope you enjoy this long ass recap as much as I enjoy bringing it to you. This is Country Conversations with Diva D. As I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces.